because, you know, racing with him back, Wade Archer, like that. Although it's spelt by one T instead of two T's, which, you know, screw you up when you're writing a press release. But Garrett Archer named after Garrett Evans. There's a connection there.
Okay, 1 to go. Here we go. Lights are off on the pace car. We go 2 by 2. Not as many cars as we started out with, but we've got some awful good ones up front there. This whole field could come home with this win as we come on down and start counting again after we came off that red flag. Sometimes the tires will equalize a little bit, and then they could have a whole different animal when they go into turn number 1. Lex Johnson brings them around. Who's going to lead this thing?
It's Johnson on the inside, Archer on the outside. A little bit faster pace this time through 3. Out of 4, green flag in hand. Green flag is out.
Garrett Archer gets a good jump. 1, 2, 3 car lengths down the back chute. Boy, he's like he shot out of a cannon. His tires did not change at all. He had them good and cleaned off. And he's got the brakes warmed up, and he is on set and sail.
Tyler Tanner way up on the track in that 65 car.
Ager got the wall again.
Tyler Tanner, something going sour on him. He is just falling back in that 65 car. We'll see if Greg Ritz can find out what's going wrong with the 65 of Tyler Tanner.
Garrett Archer with a great move on that start. Garrett Archer taking a real low line into 1, and it's helping him turn that corner. It's helping him drop the left side on the inside of the track. It actually helps him turn in the
right
apex.
front on the 65.
Flat right front tire on the 65 of Tyler Tanner. A flat right front tire. Wow. What a bummer for Tyler Tanner, running so good out there. And then you get a flat tire. Tough break for the 65 of Tyler Tanner.
Oh, he's going to hope for a caution so that he can get in there and get that tire changed without it blowing. He hopes that it'll hold enough air so he doesn't get lapped. He can still make it happen.
And he's going to pull it by, this time by.
Boy.
You see the pit crew coming through work.
Tough break for the Tanner Racing crew.
He's going to drop it down there through the pits. Here they go, going to change the tire as fast as they can.
This car that Garrett Archer's racing is the one from Preston Peltier.
And Lex Johnson closing in on Garrett Archer. Keep your eye on that battle. Archer down the backstretch. Johnson trying to close in on him.
Here comes Tanner.
Tanner back out there. Johnson now within 2 car lengths of Garrett Archer. Johnson trying to close that gap each and every lap, getting closer and closer. Johnson now within 1 car length of Garrett Archer as they come off of turn number 4. Down the front stretch they go. Johnson closing right to that back bumper of Garrett Archer. Off of turn number 2, they come down the backstretch. Johnson tries to look at the inside, a little loose that time. This is 22 car.
Lex Johnson driving that 22 car for all it's worth. Garrett Archer making his cart a little bit wide.
Archer and Johnson. What a battle for the Mark Galloway 150 here.
Oh, what a drive off of turn 2 for Lex Johnson. Wow.
Johnson trying to find a way there. Right there to the back bumper of Garrett Archer. Side by side, they come off the corner. Johnson can't pull it off. Down into turns 1 and 2. Johnson right there once again. He's right there on the back bumper trying to find a way. Set Garrett Archer up for the pass.
$6,000 to win.
Off of turn 4 that time. Johnson not letting off one bit. Maybe trying to set up a big run here this time off of turn number 2. Oh, he gets a little low that time. It cost him.
One thing you won't do, and that's intimidate Garrett Archer. He will not be intimidated. He'll drive the wheels off that car.
Archer got wicked loose off turn 4 there.
What? I can't hear you.
Archer got wicked loose off turn 4 that time.
Johnson once again trying to get a good run this time into 3 and 4. Down into 3 and 4. Johnson closes the gap once again right there in the back bumper. You have to wonder, though, is there any games being played here by Archer of maybe trying to reel him in and use up the tires of Johnson?
I don't know. Right now, I think Garrett has the best handling car. He's turning that car real good. The 22 car of Lex Johnson does not appear to work the second groove very well.
Down the backstretch they go. Tyler Tanner trying to get by Tyler Baker. Tyler Tanner down a few laps. Meanwhile, Johnson once again pulls within about a half a car length of Garrett Archer. Johnson right to the back bumper of Garrett Archer down into turn 3 and 4. And Archer then pulls away as Johnson just trying to dive it deep.
Shades of last year. Travis Bennett leading. Whoa, and Wannett tried to get underneath the 32.
Donnie Wannett battling the 13 car of Mike Holden for 4th spot. Good battle there. Johnson driving as deep as he can into 3 and 4. He is just trying to find a way around. And Archer way loose that time off the corner. Archer had that car completely sideways that time off at turn number 4.
He's driving it for all it's worth. Drops off the track right there almost every lap. 15 to go. Only 15 laps to go here.
What a race here for the Mark Galloway 150 that Lex Johnson and Garrett Archer are putting on. They have been two of the fastest cars all weekend long.
Mr. Baker just got around Wonder Girl.
Johnson still closing in. Zamora kind of maybe didn't make the
Lot
right
of sparks.
adjustments. A lot of sparks, though, on the 52 car. If you've noticed, though, the last few laps, Archer's handling starting to maybe go away a little bit. Johnson, once again, he closed in on that gap, trying to find a way to set him up. He was sideways that time off the corner.
Oh, Garrett screwed up on that corner.
They both, that time, coming off of 4, Johnson was completely sideways.
10 to go.
And
10
Archer
to
was
go.
sideways.
Stand by.
10 to go for Garrett Archer. Lex Johnson may have burned up all of his stuff on those last few battles. Good battle for 4th between Holden and Wannett. Oh, Brittany Zamora. Something breaks on her. Heavy sparks on the 52 car.
Saw a lot of sparks coming from that car earlier.
Lucky enough,
the
though,
other
she
tire
kind of
rolled
felt it.
down.
She kind of felt it coming because she slowed down quite a bit there.